Welcome back. You're still watching Network Africa on Channels Television. Now, come August this year, Oscar Pistorius could be out of prison and on parole after serving 10 months for culpable homicide in the killing of his model girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp. That information is coming from a family member who did not want to be named. The Olympic and Paralympic track star is currently serving a 5-year prison sentence after being convicted in October following a 7-month trial. The prosecutors won their bid to appeal the culpable homicide conviction and will seek a murder conviction when their case is heard again in November this year. To a bit of sports now. A 2007 email sent by the second-in-command at FIFA's International Soccer's governing body shows that its disgraced president knew of the $10 million payment forwarded from South Africa's Soccer Federation to accounts controlled by the then member of FIFA's Executive Committee. Britain's Daily Telegraph reports that the email was sent by FIFA Secretary General Jerome Volker to a South African government minister asking, quote, when the transfer can be done. And Volker is said to have gone on to say that the plan to send the money to Jack Warner was, quote, based on an agreement between our president, that's Blatter, and the then South African president, Thabo Mbeki. Volker's role in facilitating the $10 million payment was first reported last week by the New York Times. The payment has been considered by many observers to be a bribe paid by South Africa's Soccer Federation to Warner as thanks for voting to give South Africa lucrative hosting rights to the 2010 World Cup. Well, joining us now in studio is our very own sports correspondent, Yemi Adebayo. Yemi, thank you again for joining us on the program.
Always a pleasure.
Now, new information has emerged, but when is the proof going to be made public?
Well, that's what we're expecting. It's been revealed that Morocco actually won the bid for the 2010 World Cup. And it's also been revealed that FIFA somehow, well, it's been alleged, let me put it that way, that FIFA somehow manipulated results and ensured that South Africa won. In your intro, you talked about Jack Warner and the role that he played. You know, when it became clear that it was going to be an African World Cup, we had three countries that were vying. We had South Africa, Morocco, and Egypt. It's been alleged that Jack Warner took money from all of these countries. And one FIFA official, Ismail Banji, was secretly taped saying that South Africa didn't actually win that bid, that there was a lot of fraud in all of that. And it's still left, there's still a lot to be proven, but these things are damaging. And I don't know, but it's really sad to see all of these things creeping up in football. It seems that every day we wake up to a new thing, a new revelation about the scandal. And the fact that it involves Africa is really sad. African officials. But you say, really, it's interesting to me that no European official has been tainted in any way. You have people from Latin America, you have people from CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, and the Caribbeans. Those are the people that figure prominently in all of this one. Chuck Blazer is from one of those regions as well, but nobody from UEFA has been named. So we'll wait to see how all of this pan out in the days to come.
Now that Sir Blatter has resigned, what happens in the event that these allegations are true? Does it matter that he's no longer the president, or will he still be prosecuted, maybe, if that's what happens?
Blatter promised to resign. He's going to be in charge till May next year. So all of these things still happening while he's still in charge of FIFA. There might not really be a blowback effect. If all of these things continue to happen till you have the FIFA Congress in May next year, a new president comes in, it might force his hand. We're already hearing now that because of what we know about the 2010 World Cup now, that the bidding process for 2018, 2022 will be looked at. And now it's being said that if it is found out that there was bribery, there was, underhand tactics used, that they could take back they could probably stop Russia and Qatar from hosting 2018, 2022. But we are interested in what will happen to a World Cup that has already been hosted. I don't know. I tried to check the books before I came here. I don't know what could be done to nations, because it's not just one nation. Even the nation that claims to have won the bid has been tainted one way or the other. Even Egypt, that doesn't really feature more. I mean, money exchange hands. Money exchange hands, and that's the reality. So we'll be waiting to see what can be done.
Can you predict for how this might play out?
For South Africa?
Yes, for South Africa.
Or for the World Cup to be hosted by Russia?
No, for South Africa.
So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't think first thing is that I don't think anybody will take them seriously if they bid for any major tournament. After they hosted the World Cup, most of us were thinking, oh yeah, South Africa is ready for the Olympics. South Africa is ready for big global sporting events. This now will halt it. And they will, another thing that will happen is that the scrutiny, is going to be stepped up a notch higher. Now, anything that involves South Africa, then maybe, possibly a ban. Possibly a ban.
Okay, then I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Yeah.
Yemi, thank you very much for joining us. Yemi Adebayo is our sports correspondent right here in Channels Television.